Hey! Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Thea. I am a Pilates instructor and your personal trainer, and I'm doing this 21-day challenge with you guys here on YouTube. So every day we're gonna find movement together right here. So this is a Pilates workout. These are my favorite Pilates moves I wanted to share with you. I think they benefit everybody. They'll make you feel good in your body. They'll make you feel stronger. They'll relieve some of that tension in your head, neck, and shoulders. You know, we're sitting all day on our phones like this, and so hopefully that'll open you up, okay? So, you don't need anything for this workout, just maybe a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, you can use a towel. We're gonna bring one foot in front, one foot to that side. Let's bring this forearm down and we're gonna reach it over, try to look up, and we extend, bring it back up, and let's reach it over. So I want you to come to your breath here. Think about breathing in through your nose and out through that nose. Trying to reach maybe a little bit further each time that you reach. Trying to reach a little bit longer, reach a little bit farther. I cannot believe it is 2023. I'm having all these course launches and I'm having all these goals that I'm trying to meet, and like, I'm just really excited. I'm gonna reach it over and bring it up. I get a lot of anxiety like dealing with people or dealing with things going on, and I've been having this like fear of success, so I haven't released a bunch of this stuff that I've been working on. And this year I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna release all of it. So let's hold it here. I want you to stack your shoulder on top of that elbow. That core is nice and strong here. Sorry, I'm pulling out my pants. All right, so we're gonna take this leg, and what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you sweep it forward. Keep that bend in your knee. We're gonna tap in front, sweep it back. So keeping that chest lifted, that core strong. Nice. But yeah, so this year I'm just gonna do it. I did an ad campaign on Facebook, and I had this person comment, "Get off my feed." And I was like, sorry, I don't pick the algorithms. Like, click in the little corner and say, I don't wanna see things like this. That's all you have to do. Why are you yelling at me, the creator, who's like giving you free content and giving you things to look at? But you're gonna be mad at me. Okay, I'm just trying to share my light and my love here, guys. I'm not trying to do anything nefarious. All right, we're gonna sweep this leg back. I want you to grab this foot and I want you to extend your chest up, nice. Coming to that breath. Really lift your chest. Does that feel good? Maybe draw a circle with this knee, see if you feel it anywhere differently. Maybe pull this foot a little closer, maybe bend your elbow more. Find where that stretch feels good. Maybe it's too much to grab the ankle and you're just grabbing on your pant leg and you feel the stretch here. Okay, so wherever you're at, breathe, don't hold that breath. Nice. Okay, we're gonna take this leg and I want you to sweep it around. I want you to hug it in. So we're gonna sit it up really tall, press that hip down. Let's come back to that breath. So really trying to sit it up nice and tall. Oh, you got it. Doesn't that feel good in that glute? If you've been following along with the 21-day challenge, I hope you're starting to feel soreness in weird parts of your body. I hope that means you're really feeling it. Although you don't need to be sore for this workout to be effective. So we're gonna put that other foot in front, that other foot to the side. So we're gonna do this other side, okay? So let's bring this forearm down, let's reach it over. Bring it on up and reach it over. You don't need to be super sore for a workout to be effective. If you're sore from a workout, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. Sometimes excessive soreness means you push the muscle too hard and it needs more time to repair. Sometimes soreness can be like, wow, you really had good form, effective movement, and you really hit that muscle and now it needs time to repair. That's kind of what muscle soreness is. It's like those muscle fibers have been torn apart and now they're gonna come and rebuild. It's really cool how muscle works. So muscle, a cell in a muscle is called a sarcomere. They call it the sliding filament model, but it's essentially these actin fibers slide past, the myosin fibers slide past these actin fibers and they have these little myosin heads that grip onto and slide. So your muscle doesn't stretch or pull on a cellular level, it's actually just sliding past each other. It's really cool. So you can reach a little bit further, so you can open it up. Maybe play with where your head's looking, find like, oh, does that feel good in your neck to look up? That's beautiful. Nice. Yeah, I'm going back to school to become a physical therapist. So I've been taking all of these very science-based classes. I'm taking calculus this semester because I want to do calculus-based physics. So bring this far now. Because when I got my personal training certification, like we did a whole anatomy lecture, right? So we're gonna pick up this leg, bend in that knee, and we're gonna bring it forward and tap. But the thing you learn as a personal trainer about anatomy is like, here's the general muscles, and then here's anatomical position. So it's like, you know, this is, you know, it's in front of your body, this is behind your body, and there's all these different terms like medial, lateral, distal, proxial, all these different things that people in the medical field use to describe the body. And then you just kind of learn basics like biceps, triceps, lats, glutes, quadriceps, but you don't really learn like in anatomy, you learn like these are all the different bone structures in a bone. Like here's where your deltoid grabs onto your arm bone here, you know, like those sorts of things. So you have to learn not only the names of the muscles in anatomy, but also like all their attachment points and all those kinds of things. So it's a lot of memorization, but it's been really fun to like kind of dive deeper in something that I work with all the time, right? I constantly talk to you about your anatomy and like where your bones should be and all those different things. So let's bend this knee, let's grab this foot. So really lift your chest. So you're stretching that quadricep. So sometimes this can feel a little intense if you have like some pain in your knee. What I found with people with knee pain, it either hurts them to straighten it or it hurts them to really bend it. And so whatever kind of knee pain you're at, if you just work in the range of motion that you have, maybe you can only bend it this much, maybe just play with bending it that much for now. Or maybe you can only straighten it part of the way, but maybe straighten it as much as you can, even if it still has a bend in it. Working through the range of motion that you have currently, where there's not pain, the more you work into that range of motion, the less pain you'll have, because it'll increase your range of motion over time. That's just how it works. So even if it feels like, oh, I'm not very flexible, or I can't bend very much, that's okay. That's awesome, because you have a starting point to work from. It's sort of like with the body, you gotta think like, so we're gonna draw these circles here. You gotta think like, use it or lose it. So if you sit on a couch all day and do nothing, that's what your body is gonna do. But if you get up and regularly do Pilates with me, your body's gonna be like, okay, I'm ready. Whatever we need to do, you know, all of my muscles have been used, I know what I'm doing. All right, so we're gonna come on up, we're gonna take this leg, we're gonna hug it in. So I always say, when you're kind of creating your own fitness plan, if you don't wanna hire a personal trainer like myself, I do virtual sessions if you're interested, but is to make sure you've got a cardio component. Maybe for you that's walking, maybe it's running, maybe it's doing a Zumba class, you know, whatever your heart rate is elevated for a period of time. So like walking is a great exercise to start with. Sometimes people are like, I couldn't go on a 20-minute walk. Practice until you can easily do a 20-minute walk. So, you know, walk 5 minutes, walk 6 minutes, walk 7 minutes. Every day walk a little bit more, every other day walk a little bit more, and start to build up that walking. So sit it up really tall for a second. Does it feel good? Oh gosh. Beautiful. So that's your cardio component, and then you want to have some sort of strength building component. And maybe for you that's, you know, I clean my house and I move all this stuff around, and that's, I'm using my body and I'm lifting it. Maybe it's, you know, you're lifting some weights, whatever it is, so that you're building strength. So that could be just planking every day. That could be your weightlifting, but some sort of strengthening those bones and some sort of adding weight onto your body. So let's bring those legs out nice and long. And we're gonna C-curve that spine. So what I want you to do now, we're gonna C-curve that spine back and then really pull that navel in. We're gonna peel it up with control, try to get that back nice and flat. So C-curve that spine as far as you can go. Try to keep those legs on the mat. Sometimes it helps to point those toes. Nice. So you got your cardio component, maybe that's walking, maybe that's running, maybe that's a high-end, you know, a spin class, maybe it's Orange Theory. You've got a weightlifting component. So you're picking up weights, you're slowing the motion down, you're focusing on lifting. Maybe it's bringing in the groceries, maybe it's rearranging your furniture once a week. whatever's your load bearing for your bones, because we want to load our bones, make them stronger. That's how we keep our bones strong, is by loading them. That's why it's really important to lift weights, especially as we age. And then the last part of fitness is you want to be doing some sort of movement that is sort of that mind-body connection, like Pilates, like yoga, like things where we're stretching, we're moving, we're twisting, we're doing things with our body so that we keep our range of motion, we keep our flexibility. So all three of those things is what you need for an active fitness thing. So maybe that's, you go for a walk every day, take a Pilates class once a week, and you weightlift at the gym twice a week. That would be the perfect scenario, right? Of like, I'm checking all the boxes, and you know, it doesn't have to be take over your whole life. It doesn't have to be all these different things. It could just simply be, you know, I'm just trying to hit each of these three parts of fitness that I know are important for me. And a little bit is better than none. Even if you only lift weights for 5 minutes, there is actual scientific data that shows that 15 minutes of weightlifting a week is beneficial to your body. So even if it's a tiny little bit, you don't have to do a lot. And that's why I have all these Pilates videos for you, because even, you know, 10, 20 minutes a day of moving your body, of getting into that core, really pulling that navel into your spine, finding that control, that shake, come back up. Finding that is really gonna help you become stronger in your body, live longer, live more pain-free, because it's not just about living longer, right? It's about having, you know, a better quality of life. That's what I'm all about, is like, you should feel good in your body. That's why I'm sharing all these workouts with you for free. That's why I'm pounding it in your face of like, do this 21-day challenge with me. So I want you to feel good in your body, and it is possible. And I think with all these like fad diets, or how to have bikini abs and all these different things, it gets lost in the shuffle of like, no, it's about your health, right? Okay, so make sure you have enough room on your mat. Let's roll all the way down. Okay, we're gonna do some intense core, because you know I'm obsessed with working your core. Everything starts with your core. If you have a strong core, you won't have back pain. If you have a strong core, it'll take pressure off other parts of your body. Are you ready? So what we're gonna do is moving those arms up overhead, and you're gonna bring your left leg up, right leg, reach for it. Now if that's too much, you can be right here, okay? You can always add the bend, but if you'd like to join me, straight arm, straight leg, how far can you reach with keeping your head on the mat here? I want you to really focus on tucking that pelvic floor, pulling that navel into your spine so your core is activated, and then do that reach, okay? So you're not working your hip flexors, you're working that core. You got it. I love this move. It's so much fun. It looks really simple, but don't let that lower back lift. Keep that pelvic floor tucked, pull that navel in. So what we're doing is we're activating those transverse abdominis. We're activating with that isometric movement, right? I forgot which was right and left. Whew. Beautiful. So the thing about the core is not only does it hold all your internal organs in and hold up your spine and support all of your other muscles. That's how Joseph's Pilates thinks, is like everything starts from within, it all radiates out of the core, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I really have found that working my core more regularly just makes my quality of life better. Like, I bend over to pick up a box, my back doesn't hurt. I twist to go do something and I don't have a crick. You know what I mean? Like those different things of like keeping your core nice and strong, keep that navel pulled in, don't quit on me, is really gonna help you do anything in life. Like whatever you're doing, whether it's, you know, lifting really heavy weights, whether it's sitting on the couch, it's gonna feel better if you have a strong core. Ooh, how are you feeling? You're incredible. Thank you for joining me on this 21-day challenge. It has been so much fun to put together. I'm having such a blast. I can't wait for some of the videos coming up. You guys are gonna be like, what, Thea, what are you doing? But you love it, you love it. I'm getting more into costumes. I like to dress up, so let's go, right? All right, let's bring those hands down by your side. We're gonna bend those knees. So these are all my favorite Pilates moves. So we're gonna do a Pilates bridge. So we're gonna walk your feet together. So feet touching, knees touching, squeeze those knees together. And we're gonna bring those hands down by your side. So pick up your head, let go of all that tension in your head, shake it out. Your tension, your weight should be in your shoulders across your back, not in your head and neck. Okay, your head and neck can just pick up, it's fine, it's whatever, it's relaxed, it's chill. So we're gonna tuck that pelvic floor, we're gonna peel it up one vertebrae at a time, squeeze your knees together, lift those hips up super high, peel it back down. Almost all the way, don't let that booty touch the mat, and then peel it all back up. Keep those knees squeezing together. So this is one of my favorite moves, not only for strengthening your legs, for strengthening your knees, but it also really helps your lower back. It really helps your core. Squeeze those knees together. Because when you're squeezing those knees, you're gonna activate all these muscles in here. You got it. Woo! Try to feel each vertebrae, where it is in space. Try to connect with your body. Maybe close your eyes, come back to your breath, and really try to slow it down. This one's gonna be more effective the slower that you go. Really coming to that breath. Really trying to feel and think about each one of your vertebrae, being really nice to yourself, but also like, it's kind of starting to burn. Squeeze those knees together. Gorgeous. All right, we're gonna peel it all the way down. I want you to open up your feet about as wide as your mat, and we're gonna windshield wiper those knees. If you want a little bit more, maybe bring your arms up overhead. Oh, feel that stretch. Isn't that nice? Oh, this is my favorite stretch. So whenever you're feeling tense or stressed out or pain in your hips or your back or even your knees, try this. Try just windshield wipering those knees nice and slow back and forth. Maybe hold it on the side that feels really good. You're incredible. Love this one. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna bring our hands down by our side. Again, no tension in that head and neck. Let's lift those legs up towards the ceiling. So try to get those feet and those knees right above your hips. Press that lower back into the mat. Pull that navel in. We're gonna squeeze those heels together. Open up those toes. And I want you to pull your knees in. Kick it out. Froggers. Okay, so I love frogs. I have a frog tattooed on my back, but I love frogs. They make me so happy. And so anyway, this is one of my favorite Pilates moves because it's a frogger. So you're just keeping those heels squeezing together, toes out. Your knees are coming out wide, right? Like, I don't know if you can see. They're like that. Squeezing out. So if you're feeling like, wow, I love this one, can I make it harder? We can. We're gonna elevator it. So you're gonna kick it to a diagonal, kick it to another diagonal, kick it out to hover, still doing the frog. Let's walk it back up. Squeeze that lower back into the mat. Come back to your breath. You got this. Beautiful. One more time. We're gonna walk it all the way down. Maybe you're just holding the frogger here and you're just doing the froggers up. That's okay too. This one's hard. Don't you love it? Let's walk it back up. You got it. Maybe you're just holding it here, the frog, and we want to do another round of it. Squeeze. Squeeze. All right, we're gonna bring those legs into that waterfall. We're gonna flex those feet, point those toes. So try and get those knees and those feet right over your hips. You got it. Isn't this hard? So one of the best ways that I've found to like relieve leg pain, or like when I'm having when I'm running a lot, is to just take my legs and just put them up on a wall like this and just hang out. Great stretch, great place to be. You should try it. Flex those feet, point those toes. Whew. All right, let's hug those knees in. Rock side to side. Maybe draw a circle underneath you, like of any tension. Ooh. All right, hands behind those knees. Let's roll it up. How are you feeling? So those are my those are some of my favorite Pilates moves that I think are really effective, that I think feel good for everybody, and they will bring you strength, but they will also bring you pain relief, I promise. So try them out and check out one of my virtual courses. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I have to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube before I can even make any sort of money. So every time you watch an ad with one of my videos, it's just going to YouTube. It's not going to me. So, So tell your friends, get them to subscribe. I'm going to be putting out a lot more videos for you guys. My plan for this year, 2023, is I'm going to have 23 projects that I'm gonna do start to finish. I'm really excited about. I have my Winter Shred Challenge. I have my New Year, New You challenge. I have my magic course coming up. It's all about finding that magic within yourself. I also have revamping my 36 Days to Love Yourself challenge that I'm going to launch in February, along with a 14-day YouTube countdown of self-love. So we're going to be doing Pilates every day for 14 days. It is so cute. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I'm also having our Spring into Fitness course. So it's going to be get in shape quickly, really build muscle, burn fat, do all the things that the fad diets want you to do. But it's also just going to be adding a spring into your life. So it's all about finding positivity, and it's a really cute, really fun 8-week course called Spring into Fitness. That's gonna be really fun. That's gonna be launching in March. And then I also have my summer shred, which is like winter shred, but for summer shred. And so it's a little bit different themed, but same idea, tons of fun. That's coming out in June, I believe. Yeah. And then I have my Fit for Fall in the fall, which is like a 90-day transformation through Halloween themed workouts, which is super fun. And I have a ton of videos planned for you guys. I had somebody suggest I do a Catwoman video, so I'm gonna do a Catwoman video. I also have an Ice Queen workout coming. All kinds of fun stuff is coming up. So be sure to check out my blog and everything that I'm doing. I'm gonna have tons of free resources for you guys. My goal is to make your life better. Also designing and putting into a lot of work in this stuff. So you know that if you buy a course from me, you're gonna have value for your money. It's gonna be worth a lot more than you pay for it, because that is my goal is to give. So be sure to check out all of my stuff. Thank you for sitting here listening to me rant, and let me know, how does your body feel after Pilates? And I will see you guys tomorrow, because the next 21 days we're working out together, right? My name is Thea. I wanted to tell you about this online course called Winter Shred. So Winter Shred is essentially 6 weeks to shred your life of the bullshit. To call yourself out, to develop patterns of success, to develop patterns of resilience in your life. Every week has a worksheet and a journal prompt, and I walk you through it, hold your hand, how to make your life better. And I wanted to create this course because I really needed it after this year. I think coming back from the pandemic and coming back from everything happening in the world, and everything was turned off, and then everything has been turned back on again, and we're kind of figuring out who we are and what our flow looks like in life, and we're resettling into what the new normal is. And it's a weird time, and right now, why not get to know yourself? Why not invest in yourself? Why not focus your energy on how to make your own life better? So that's what Winter Shred is. I am a personal trainer and a Pilates instructor, so I fill the course with lots of movement, with lots of exercise. There is a plan you can follow, and you will get stronger, and you will burn fat. You will lose, some of those parts of your body that maybe that aren't your favorite, but it's more of a mindset challenge more than anything else. And I wanted to share this with you. Boo and I created Black Cat Consulting. Okay, I did most of it, and she just sat on my lap.